Hello and welcome to episode 38 of our Rimworld playthrough on the Tundra. It is now summer. It's 6 degrees outside, 6 whole degrees Celsius. Beautiful, beautiful weather. And there's so much going on. Lots of comments in the last few videos. People have been adding more. And one that made me giggle because, of course, this is the playthrough. I didn't attach power to this new geothermal generator, so that's a thing. Gotta get that taken care of. And then also in my schedules, I changed Polar's schedule, which is not the correct schedule. I need to change who was it now? Was it Spanky? Who is it? Is it Havoc? Night Owls? Slimy Guy. Slimy Guy's the Night Owl. So not Polar. So Slimy Guy, you sleep during the day. Polar, you can sleep then, and not during the day, and then we're fine. I think that's what we wanted. Yes, excellent. So yes, once again, this is partly why I love those comments, because I mean, any colony management game, there's just so many little spinning plates that you're keeping going, and it's really easy to forget about one every once in a while. So you all keep me honest and keep me on top of things, which is great, and I appreciate all of you. We also have potential here to get a few more colonists, which is great. The list has a few names on it, so hopefully we can convert a couple of these. And I think the plan was to grab this dirt mole potentially and the waster. The genie is not great, and so I think we are going to execute Will, and we might just do that. It's kind of late. We'll execute Will in the morning, and then we're going to work on converting these two prisoners, which we've already set up from last episode because I was confident I would have forgotten, but I didn't. Lots of art to install. We can sort of get this bedroom going. Oh, Drunken Cat, what are you doing coming out here? Slimy Guy as well. You're just coming out here with a little lunch, just eating without a table, for your midnight construction. Well, to be fair, Slimy Guy, this will be your room, so, you know, well done. And yeah, there's a few things we need to take care of. We have this reform the Ideoligion, so there's a few things we can do. We have a fluid Ideoligion, so we can open up this Ideoligion tab, and we could do some things with this. Organ use is acceptable. Cannibalism is horrible. I mean, this was one that initially I was gonna say like it's maybe fine, but that's okay. So we want to reform. We want to add a meme. Can we do that? We can become raiders and actually start like encouraging attacking people. We could have some sort of tunneler thing. This would potentially do some things. I don't want to spend too much time goofing around in the Ideologions though, I'll be honest. So let's just, maybe we'll add a ritual. So we have a war burial, a war festival, war advent, a contest of dominance. I don't know what we should do. There's so many things. Do we change this to like acceptable? Eating people is fine. Don't care about corpses. I think we are becoming desensitized. Fungus, it requires tunneler to change it from despised. Research is normal. Corpses are don't care. Preferred, acceptable, disapproved. Maybe we'll change it a little bit. We'll change it to disapproved. We haven't had to resort to it, but if we have to, I think we can. You know what? We are survivors out here. Maybe it's acceptable. It's not going to give us like a ton of bonuses. It's just meat. It's just meat. You're out on the tundra. It's meat. Bodies are just bodies. Meat is meat. That feels right. I feel like that fits the playthrough well. I mean, we do have enough psychopaths and bloodlust pawns anyways. And that just gives us more options, right? We now have lots of options in terms of getting meal sources. And I feel like we've earned it, right? We didn't just like get it for free. So we did have that conversion there. And in terms of our ideologians, we only have Kriegsman and Polar left. I know Polar's been one I constantly talk about needing to convert, but currently Polar is just very useful. I mean, 12 in cooking and 14 in plants. A big part of our food, which is precariously hanging in the balance, relies on Polar being available. So, and honestly, Polar isn't in that bad of a mood. And for whatever reason, everybody is just having a great time. Maybe it was the partly that party and like nobody's like in pain or anything. We could, I kind of want to, what happened to the, what happened to the prisoner? What happened? Oh, Will's over here now. Oh, Will is no longer in the hospital prison. Will is, okay. I get you. So, here we go. We'll put Will up there and we'll begin. All right. Public execution has begun. We just need to remind everyone, we don't fight us. It was awkward. Yeah, that was pretty awkward, we'll say. And there's a mad caribou. Well, hopefully we'll get another delivery of meat out of this. So we'll get Drunken Cat to come on down. Llama, you're already here. So get ready. Of course, the caribou changed its mind about that specific point of egress. No, never mind. The caribou has decided this is fine. We're going to try again. And, oh, we're getting shot. Things are going well. Don't break. Yes, excellent. And we got lucky once again, and it didn't instantly turn to rot, so that's a bonus. We are going to finish up this base, or this piece of the base rather. I'm going to put a wooden door. I mean, that's something I could consider now as well in terms of actually I don't have a ton of wood. I did a pretty good job of converting. I mean, I have all this wood up here, so it's still a lot, but I did a pretty decent job of converting a lot of the wood into statues. And I definitely have enough wood that I should probably change all these slate doors into wooden doors, because bedroom doors are absolutely doors that pawns, frequently use. So, I think we'll do that eventually. Slimy guy just instantly fell asleep in the unroofed area. Well done, sir. We are going to build all the things. I love doing the bedrooms like slightly different. Everyone has its own sort of unique twist with the layout, but they're still, relatively similar. Just a fun little thing. We're gonna keep wrapping around here. Biosculpting is done, which means next on the list is bio regeneration. Beautiful. Now, actually, is that even gonna be okay? That will be researched. Like, we don't have this multi-analyzer actually built yet. That's okay. So the quest of restoring the toes is well underway. Toes are going to be returned to our colonists. We are going to defy the tundra, defy the frost-bitten, frozen wastes, and restore the toes to their former glory. I really feel like there was an opportunity in changing the Ideoligion to like really theme it around or adding a meme around like body purist or something, and we're gonna like get all our toes back, and like that's the goal. But that ship has sailed. Maybe next time. Slimy guy, you need a bedroom. Um, I guess I mean, you have a bedroom. I guess you are a night. Sorry, you're a daytime sleeper. That's why you were awkwardly just sleeping in this new room, unfurnished, because you could. You're now sleeping in the freezer, even though it's not the time for you to do that. Yaks are born. Okay. There's so many little things that need to get done, and I need these shelves to happen. Let's designate the power toggle there. That can stay on. We can get rid of hopefully some of this clothes and stuff. We have plenty of cremating to do. We have all these statues happening. Okay, we have this little storage area. Beautiful. Storing some statues there. Wood is being hauled in. Beautiful. We have a good bed for our new friend, Slimy Guy. And the bedroom is coming along nicely. We can even throw a little statue in here. Have a nice little statue in Slimy Guy's bedroom. It'll make things a little bit nicer for you. Okay. Power, I feel like, yeah, we have excess of so much power with the geothermal generator currently on board. Havoc is getting lessons. I'm gonna get Spanky to clean up the mess because there's just all these pieces of clothes and random nonsense, and we're gonna get rid of that, hopefully. And yeah, get rid of all these corpses, although we don't care about corpses anymore, so that's actually gonna help our overall mood as well. For all of our converted folk, they won't really care about seeing those corpses. You don't love the fact that someone was executed. Everybody else, it was fine. It was just, you know, it's just a little bit awkward, so kind of aren't getting much benefit out of it. This room is coming along nicely. I kind of like this floor here is done. We just need the limestone, which is being worked on. Certainty is dropping in our few prisoners. What we could actually do is let's just build a second piece there, and then what we can also do is we want our prisoners to be not so grumpy. So what we can do is put a we don't want a shelf necessarily. We do want furniture. We do want just a little wood stool, and then we can make a zone. And we can just put I wish I could, I mean, I'm sure there's a mod for it. Wish I could like limit how many come here, but we could put stockpile zone 3. We want this to be, I mean, clear all. We just want simple meals. I mean, there's a way I could limit this by making it be something like nutrient paste and like only make X amount. That could potentially work. But for now, we'll leave this. Let's have simple meals. And I could rename the zone prison food. And then what I could do is add cook simple meal details, take to prison food. Done. Until you have 2. Let's see, will that work? It should work, right? I think that sets it up nicely so that we have a steady supply of food to our prison, and then that would also make it so that these prisoners will just eat. They don't need to be fed. And they will also eat ideally at that table once we have it, which would be nice. So that is another piece of the puzzle solved. We want to we have to get rid of this mining, and we are actually going to expand because we do want to potentially have the room to take on 2 additional colonists, because I think we're going to try to do some recruiting, which is going to be fairly large. I mean, this is going to be a fairly big colony. So I think that's something that we do want to consider. And yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, how are we looking around? Okay. Things are going good. That was fast. Wow. Llama, way to get walled in. Just start meditating instantly. That's a good stress reduction plan there. You know, you get walled in and you don't panic. Just start meditating. Just take a deep breath and we're doing fine. Beautiful. I'm a little distracted. Commentary is my brain. My kid I hear in the background is trying very hard not to sleep. So there might be an awkward jump cut in the near future, but we're nearing, you know, 3/4 of the way into the episode, so I don't want to restart later. We do have this visitor though. Oh, Havoc is inspired to recruit. That could be good. Fortuitous. Ritual opportunity soon. We're low on medicine. Slimy guy needs a gun. Have we made? I mean, I get sure. Use the flame bow for now. We have all these tox packs to sell. Hello, what would you like? Would you like to buy our things? You would love to buy our things. You don't have any things for us to buy, really, though. We could buy your flame bow. I guess we could buy your medicine. Do that. Is there anything else worth buying? I mean, we could buy your pemmican. No, we don't want your pemmican. At least not that much. We don't really need your pemmican. I think we will just do these two, and we'll leave you with 6 silver. Beautiful. Drunken cat, please. Oh my goodness. Of course you are. Of course you're not allowed outside. Drunken cat. There we go. We did it. So Drunken cat is the undergrounder. I always forget that about Drunken cat, that they just don't like going outside typically, and if they're outside too long, yeah, they get sad about it. So we need to amend that. I think we have worked through quite a bit of our wood, which means some of this stuff is, yeah, we're missing resources for wood now. So furniture for these rooms of furnishing is going to not be instant. Although for a prison, it's kind of cruel, but I did listen a long time ago. It was mentioned that stone beds suck, but because they suck, and if you make, you know, a not great one, you can have your prisoners sleep more because it takes them longer to recover their rest. So if we make stone beds for our prison, that will be an advantage. So that's kind of cool. So we're just going to make a regular stone bed, and then hopefully we can move both prisoners over here. I just realized we're like out of food. To be fair, we have all these animals, so I mean, these are also food, and we do have a whole bunch of potatoes coming in, but there's a single hare we could hunt and get a couple fine meals out of. We go with our, well, we have the milk and we have potatoes. We do have our emergency rations, so that is something to consider. We're gonna go, you know, shoot a hare with a machine gun, submachine gun, and it's gone. Okay, well done. We also lost a dryad. I did not notice that happen. When did that happen? We have Dingleborb, but I see the dryad is gone. I'm paying attention, apparently. Oh well. I think another one can potentially grow. I mean, really what's happening, it looks like Kriegsman, in terms of the schedule, not the schedule, work. Kriegsman's been mining. That's what happened. Kriegsman needs to not mine as much. Kriegsman just hasn't been maintaining the tree. Whoopsie daisy. We actually don't even need mining to be that high for Kriegsman, because oh nice, just some granite. Beautiful. Poor tree. There you go, back in there. We'll get Icy will come back. It's fine. We'll make a new Icy. RIP. RIP. How are we doing over here? Needs. Okay, we are getting food still. We're not necessarily using this, or at least I haven't really noticed, but it makes sense because we have so much other stuff to worry about. The food situation is dire, and it is summer. We have enough. We are sustaining, but we are not gaining food, which is of concern. That is a concern. So, with that said, that is a concern for another episode. Not today. Today's fine. We're fine. We're fed. We will get food. Worst case scenario, we will just eat our yaks. It's great. Things are great. Once again, thank you all for the comments and the reminders and the tips. I do read them all, and I appreciate all of them. And I will do my best to incorporate them. And hopefully, I'm sure I missed things in this episode, and you will tell me, and I will fix them in the next one, because that is how this works. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.